Hi, my name is Andrea Anderson. I am a motivational speaker, a life purpose coach, and an author. Today, I want to talk about the art of letting go. What are you holding on to that you're still just really clenching on to, but you can't let it go? Let me tell you about the power that comes to you when you let things go. It's this enormous power of self-empowerment. It brings self-encouragement, and it embraces you to be more than what you ever thought you could be. It's something about letting go. So I just want to give you a couple of tips on how to let go. You know that thing that you've been wondering about or waiting on, or something that you can't control? Let me tell you right now, you think of it as a thought. And one thing that I tell with my clients, or I say with my clients, is to get a piece of paper and write down the things that you have been pondering about, the things that have been on your mind, the things that you feel like you really can't get a hold of. You write those things down until you can't write them down anymore. Then you go back through the list. You check off all the things that you can control. And then you check off all the things that you can control. You highlight. I would say get a highlighter and highlight all the things that you know that you can control. This is very important because it gets it out of your mind onto a piece of paper. And that's what we need. We have to get whatever is in our mind on a piece of paper because we have to visualize it and we have to see it. And if we can't control it, then it's out of our control. We have to let it go. And we give it to the Most High, the Divine, whatever you believe in, or God. Whatever you call it, whatever your source of love is, you give it up. Because the things that we can't control, they take our control away. They take our power away. And they leave us weak because we can't control it, but we're still trying to steady grab onto it, no, I got it, no, I got it, no, I got it. And it keeps us up at night. It wakes us up. We're thinking about it in the morning. So the best thing to do is to just mentally let it go. And the best way to do that is crossing it out on your list and saying, I can't control this. Most High, please take this away from me. The things that I can't control, please take it away from me. Help me to be okay with it. But the things that I can control, help me to have the strength to control them. And then that's when you start making your game plan. And that's number 2. You make your game plan for the things that you can control. And see, mentally, this makes you feel like you're in more control. And if you feel like you're in control, then you feel like you have power. This is the only reason why we feel so weak when we're not in control. Because we feel like we don't have that power. We feel weak. And to a sense, you are vulnerable to that. But you have to accept that. That's number 3. Acceptance. Accept what you cannot control and let it go. It is so freeing. A funny story is that when I got my house, I looked at houses. If anybody knows about searching for a house, it's crazy. It's so crazy because you see so many houses that you like, and then it's like the market, is going, and you put an offer down and somebody puts a higher offer, and next thing you know, you're getting the phone call, hey, you didn't get this house. So my house adventure actually did not last that long. So I was very, very blessed in that situation. It lasted for about 3 months. And I seen houses that I liked, and, my apartment lease was coming up, and I had to, do something. I had to make a decision. Well, I didn't want to stay in an apartment anymore. I knew I wanted to stay in a house. So what happened is I went ahead and told my apartment, hey, I'm, going to break the lease. Well, not break the lease, just end it. I didn't want to be in an apartment anymore. And I did this, and I did not know where I was going to stay. I did not know if I was going to have a house by that time. It was a month. I didn't know. And actually, I just let it go. I didn't care anymore. I was like, you know what? If push comes to shove, I'll just get an apartment. So what actually happened is I went to see the house. And I was like, oh my gosh, I thought that house was so beautiful. And I put in my offer, and I told my real estate agent, I said, I know that I'm not going to get this. I said, but I'm going to put in an offer anyway. I had given up. I had let go. I was like, whatever, I don't care anymore. I've seen so many houses, maybe it's just not for me, whatever. Next day, I get a call. She tells me I got the house. It's the craziest thing. So I give you that example to let you know that it's not always in your control. Sometimes it's just a test of your faith to let go. So I tell you that it is power in letting go. And that is my biggest thing. Let go of the things that you cannot control and watch how the divine moves into your life. Live it, love it, speak it. My name is Andrea U. Anderson. Go to AndreaUAnderson.com for more info.